Okay, sup guys. All right. So this will be the next week. Next week, what preview, right? Let's see what we expect for the next week. And starting off with the calendar, right? As what we usually do, we have a bank holiday on Monday. That means for me, like, I won't be trading Monday and Tuesday, but I will be looking at how Tuesday reacts, right? And for me, like, this news is like, as you can see, it is in what, it is in UTC plus 1, not minus 5 as we usually do. This is like UTC, what, UTC plus 1, right? You have this, this we have FMC on Wednesday, 8 p.m. That means on Tuesday I won't be having any trade on Monday and on Tuesday, but on Wednesday I will be trading the London session just using this, right? I don't think I don't think this will move a lot, right? So I'll be taking trades in London session, right? And then a trade on Thursday and Friday, right? um and I think we have like, we will have the highest probability of for having an SSMT between, it will be either Tuesday or Wednesday, but mostly I think it can be like Wednesday or something. We will see, but I think we will have our SSMT between, within either like Tuesday or Wednesday. And going on into like Friday. Friday is a little bit different, and I think if it is possible on Friday we can. I think I'll be also looking to the London session also, right? Because we have this news, this web folders in London session, right? So I'll be looking to London session also on Friday, but for me, I'll be more focused on Wednesday and Thursday, right? Because if I get to participate in these days, I won't be participating in Friday, right? I'll be more like cautious. I'll be like more in sync with price action between like Wednesday and Thursday. That's will be my ideal days to look for trades, right? I think this Friday it will be just like an add on, but just Wednesday and Thursday. So I'm going to the charts, starting off with the DXY, right? The DXY, and this is the month, the 15 minutes. Let's start from a higher time frame, right? Higher time frame. Let's just review the monthly. It is not ideal right now to like to view the monthly, but let me just do it anyway, right? And this is inverted DXY. So down here, this is where we get like our what, the pair, the date, and the time frame, right? Yeah. So right here we have this fair value gap right here, right? We have this fair value gap on the monthly time frame. We have this fair value gap. Let me just use like lines for better visual, right? We have this fair value gap right here on the monthly time frame, right? And when you drop down to the weekly time frame, this is our monthly fair value gap. On the weekly right now, like last week we closed like totally bullish, right? Totally bullish. We closed with a disrespect candle, and yeah, because we disrespected this highs right here, right? This highs. So I will be like looking to like price going higher. Next week I'll be going to the next week like bullish, or bearish, because this DXY is inverted, but you can understand, right? So I'll be going like into next week looking for a week higher, not a week, not a week like a weekly candle higher, right? A bullish weekly candle, right? So when we also go down to the daily, because right now I am looking for a bullish week, and on the weekly time frame there's no like point I would expect like price to use like to go higher, so I have to drop down to the daily time frame to see where can we go higher from, right? Let's go to the daily. When you go to the daily, we can see this, right? We can see this. What this is, you have to keep this monthly fair value gap in mind, because I think this will make like this will be like will mean a lot for this yearly price action, right? Leave alone the weekly. What this is like, this is a long-term stuff, right? So on the daily time frame, we have this fair value gap right here, right? We have this fair value gap right here, right? So for me, I would like to see this fair value gap being used. So it will be better if we get like Monday opens up, forms a weeks this high, this Friday's high, then returns back into the range, so that it can form like a way for Tuesday and Wednesday to return back into this fair value gap, right? And you guys, you can see like it doesn't take like long, right, to form a bias. It doesn't take long, and every single day after this is done, we keep on like reviewing our biases, right? So this is my target. I would like to see price, if we don't form a gap, right, as you have been like seeing recently, price just makes like a big jumps, just big jumps. If we like open up like with a little bit of like, we can weak into this, right, on the daily time frame, then return back into this fair value gap, right? Yeah, if we close above this high, right, on Monday, then I will expect this candle to form another fair value gap, and this leaves and this one will be left as like what, a breakout gap. We will see what happens. So on the low time frame, like the 4 hour and the daily, on the 1 hour, I'll be just looking to confirm my bias, right, just to be more certain. But by just this, I already know what I am looking for the next week, by just having this. So after having this on this time frame, I don't need to go any lower, right? With this, I'm done looking. So I'll be just going to the 4 hour and the 1 hour just to refine my stuff, right? And on the 4 hour, this is the stuff we are looking for, right? Not that much, right? I think we had a SSMT right here. Not sure, but I think we had an SSMT right here. Cool. Let's see the 1 hour time frame, what we got on the 1 hour time frame, right? So this is the hourly time frame, right? And we got yeah, this was our SSMT of the last week, right? Just caused by this, right? Though we had a week, but this was a news candle. That makes it a high probability. What? A high probability SMT, because like a high impact candle, like news candle, like from this SMT. So basically, I am bullish for the next week. And for me, like if I do it like the analysis for DXY, it is for the same for EU, DBP, and if I say like let's say like This is an inverted DXY, right? So if when I say like I am bullish on DXY, that means I am bullish on EU, I am bullish on GBP, same stuff, right? We will just pass by into this. Let's just go into this so that we can see. Let's go to EU, right? As you can see right here on EU, this is the weekly time frame, right? This is our weekly time frame, right? And when we get to the daily time frame, we have this fair value gap right here, right? We have this fair value gap right here, and which I would like to see be used, right, for the next week for price to go higher, right? So I would also like to see a reaction of this high, but in like seems like for EU we can just go lower without like reaching back into this high, right? We can just do that. Let's see on the hourly time frame what we got on the hourly time frame. This is what we have, right? So if we are to go higher, right, so this is my plan. We have this 1 hour fair value gap, right, and we have this 1 hour fair value gap. If we react off, right, using this fair value gap, I will look for price to form an SMT on these highs, right? Then we return back into this fair value gap to go higher, right? But I would like to see this fair value gap disrespected, right? I would like to see this fair value gap being inverted so that we can use the lower fair value gap, right? So that will be my plan, right, to see like this fair value gap being used so that we go higher, right? That is the plan. So I think that's it, right? That's it. I don't think we need much. Let's just go pass by into GBP. In GBP we have this long wick candle, like price respecting this high, right? Price respecting this high. So we have this fair value gap, right? That fair value gap, right? So yeah, price should, for me, should like first use this fair value gap before going higher, right? Yeah. And this, I think, starting this week, these videos will be from like every single Saturday, right? Every single Saturday, so that everyone gets time like to do their own analysis, like to look out for this stuff, right, on Sunday, so that when you get into Monday, you have the time to go through everything, so that when you go into Monday, you already are along this this bias, or you have your own bias, right? Yeah, because I might see pricing in a different perspective than you, right? And yeah, I don't even know what to say, but anyway, right? So this is my my stuff for this week, right? This fair value gap, from this fair value gap, then going higher. I don't know, we might even reach out for these highs. It mostly, I think it will mostly depend on how DXY behaves, right? How fast will DXY reach out for the what, for what, for its fair value gap. But we might even but I am strongly bearish, right? I'm strongly bearish, but I think we might take out these highs then to go lower, I think so, right? It is what? It is 1.811, 1.28116. Yeah, I think we might take out that level. Yeah, but we will see. We will see. We will see. Cause like trading is all about like anticipating. Then you have to be flexible, right? You can anticipate something, but you have also like to be flexible. You have to think like, is it like panning out or something? You have to be flexible always, because like even some weeks you can go into a week like looking for bearish prices, turns out to be like, yeah. But the best thing, like the whole analysis for the last week did pan out, right? So inside this fair value gap, if we return back into this fair value gap, that's where I'll be looking for my what? My weekly SMT inside this fair value gap. I'll be looking for my weekly SMT inside this, right? Inside this. Yeah. We already disrespected this fair value gap right here. I have been like having some like a little bit of like trouble with this stuff. This I hate this. Like I have no problem with gaps, but not this big, right? And not this like back to back, right? It's crazy. It's crazy. But anyway, let's see what's happening. Let's see what will happen, right? Okay, that's it, guys. Thanks you. I'll be doing this video every Saturday, right? Every Saturday, I will be dropping out this video. Yeah, that's it. See you.